U2S Media.
With relationships, with you, we're not even in a relationship, we're meeting a girl. How are you when it comes to aggressive and passive girls? Do you prefer the aggressor? Do you prefer the passive? And when I say aggressive girl, I mean like we're in a time where women are strong arming niggas. Like, you bitches is wild.
It is we back.
Welcome to another dope episode of Other Something. We're your host, Trapper D God,
Bill Bixby.
and as always, we here to give you the real.
But as we always do, I got over the corona, guys. Remember last time? I thought I had the corona. I got over it. But as we always do, we got to shout out our engineer, Pablo,
Abisimo.
a.k.a. Trap.Teasy,
Teasy with the duck.
a.k.a. Supreme Ben. Right, cuz.
Hey man, we back, you know. It feel good, cuz. We out here. We doing our thing, man. We've been kind of consistent lately, man. I've been feeling good. We've been consistently coming with y'all and giving y'all things, man. I know y'all excited about that.
Hey, since you said that, we've been consistent, but we have lost 4 subscriptions on YouTube since our last podcast.
That's all right. It happens. We up and down, you know, highs and lows. Yeah, RT to those people we lost.
Hey, man. They'll be back.
They'll be back. You know what I'm saying? They can always come around.
Facts.
We have the coronavirus going around like we always, we know. It's becoming a bigger and bigger thing. People are becoming more and more fearful because I guess it's getting closer and closer to home. So, people are just panicking. But the media and the networks have been pushing that you should be terrified.
Pretty much.
They're shutting down arenas, they're shutting down events, Coachella, all these things are getting shut down. They're shutting down flights. Italy shut down this whole fucking borders.
Whole goddamn city.
Whole goddamn border.
Shut down. 60 million.
Shut that bitch down. Now
Don't go outside.
Yeah, stay home. They paying for you to stay home. They paying all your bills for you just so they won't affect it.
Living their best life.
I don't know how great that is, I don't know how bad it is, but it sounds pretty good on this end.
Yes.
But I guess it's a pretty serious thing for most people though, because like if you shut down borders, you shut down flights and venues, so it's a terrifying time to be alive, I guess, for most people. People are not traveling, people are not doing anything. And so how are you feeling about that though? Like the whole coronavirus thing and how it's affecting people?
Like we already talked about this corona thing. We talked about it being man-made, of course. We talked about it really having to be an ulterior motive, because it was made in the lab, man. It didn't come from no seafood, it didn't come from none of the bullshit at the end of the day. So I think it's some kind of plan to, attract our attention, you know what I mean, and get us to get out here buying meds and spending money, and I just think it's all a plan, man, more or less.
Do you feel like people should stop doing things though? Do you feel like people should, because people are panicking and now they're even going out the door. Do you feel like people are overreacting, or they're acting exactly how they should act, or maybe,
I think they're overreacting, for sure. Because at the end of the day, a mask ain't gonna stop nobody from stop them spit droplets from going to your eyeball.
And exactly,
You know what I mean?
And
Like
it's
a mask ain't doing shit.
It's airborne though.
Yes.
So it's just like the flu. It's like
It's all contact.
You get shots for flu every year, and you
Yeah.
can still catch the flu. Like it's like these things you can't stop. Like if the coronavirus gonna get you, no matter how much you stay prayed up, you stay in your house, you wash your hands, you clean it. If it's gonna get you, it's gonna get you. It's just one of those.
If it's as serious as they say,
as serious it is.
you gotta live in a bubble.
Exactly.
Pretty
You
much.
can't.
There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing you can do
Yeah.
because every day you go to get you some food, get you some gas. You don't know who coughed on that. You don't know who walked past your car that morning and spit on your door handle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know, bro. But people are making it seem like the coronavirus is a big thing, but we always had big, like man-made things that affect the world.
Try. Let me do. We ain't never did this before. but we actually have a nurse in the building.
Yaya in the building.
You know what I mean? Like we
Shout
hardly
out
have her
Yaya.
here, but she been here since we started. Yaya, could you please give us your take on the coronavirus? Do you have any tips for our viewers? Like, give us your take on this whole thing.
So the CDC, World Health Organization, says the most trustworthy person is Dr. Oz. So
He like
definitely,
niggas.
yeah. So definitely listen to Dr. Oz.
Okay. Number one.
Just normal things. So washing hands, not touching your face, just good hygiene.
Good hygiene. Things that you should have been learning when you was a kid. I
Boost
feel-
immune system. So actually, Dr. Oz has a PDF on his website.
Oh,
Yeah, that you can
that's
print
perfect.
out.
You can go this and print out the health guideline for yourself. That's even better. Look at us, dropping knowledge, dropping jewels.
Okay, and not only that, Yaya, you're not going so fast. Hold on a second. Pump your brakes. I also want to know, like, as far as how do you, like, why do you think this came about? Like, your whole take on the coronavirus, besides, you know, the medical part of it. Do you think it is some kind of trick or play on the human race? Like, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with the conspiracy theory that the coronavirus was man-made, but mom called.
She called him too. Don't worry. I feel like
Does she need to be picked up?
if throwing this out there, this might be this, and I might just be throwing shit into the wind. But what if the coronavirus is population control?
Sorry, guys.
That's what
Sorry,
I
guys.
was
I
saying,
gotta
too.
answer my mother.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Sorry,
to
guys.
pause.
You know, so
Hello?
so
Okay.
with population
Hey, Mike, you up?
control, you can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright,
We all, it's been known through history that they have done certain things
I'm gonna
to,
go.
Yeah.
to control
we gonna come to
the
you.
population.
Population, because we're growing massively.
Massive. And I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm just
I
saying
know we could have done
we
it.
have to keep every possibility open because we know
Right.
most governments are corrupt. Most governments ain't really looking out for the best.
But they
Half
was,
of what's there.
for what I don't know if it's true or not, but they trying to find ways to, I guess, like with the food, I believe,
Short.
yeah,
Well,
the food shortage.
There's a food. That's why they
So
grow
they trying to, I ain't gonna say clone shit, but they trying to find ways to,
They out here trying to clone some shit.
to process food pretty.
Yeah. Because that's why there's so
Swiftly.
much fake food and all these
Yeah.
hormone growth things because the population in the whole world is getting out of hand.
Out of hand.
So I'm not saying that this is true, but this is just something I'm throwing out there.
Yeah.
It's definitely
Population control.
impossible naturally to feed all these people.
Exactly.
It's impossible
It's impossible.
naturally.
Naturally.
The food don't grow fast enough. You know what I mean? And imagine, like, it's millions of fast food businesses. Do you think all the people can feed millions of people day in and day out and something not fake?
Yeah, exactly. And with the not only that, with the mass production of it at a rapid pace, it's just
Rapid,
impossible to be able to grow animals healthy, real,
Yeah.
from eating grass to, it's just hard to grow things that fast. I don't care how much technology got without enhancing it and adding things that shouldn't be in it.
Mm-hmm.
So with people, which is leading me to say that with people trying to eat more natural, this is causing them to waste a lot of this stuff that people are not eating, which is causing, but I'm just saying that could be a thing, population control. It could be a way to do it, and it could be an effective way to do it, because they said, like, if you've been watching the thing, the estimated total fatalities is in the millions. Like, people who are supposed to get sick and die from this is in the millions. How else better way to control the population than whacking a couple of people and say it was because of a virus?
I mean, I think most man-made diseases are because of population control.
Yep.
Like, what else is it? Like they just want to see people die? Like, no. Like, people have to die. So many people, it's getting overpopulated. You know what I mean? Like, if the ozone layer is real, it's all kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's too much shit going on down here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? For us to keep surviving.
But think about it. Why you think they trying to go
Earth.
out of space and leave?
Yeah.
Because we're overpopulated.
Yeah.
We're
On
consuming too much of our natural fossil fuels and our fuels that help us survive. We're consuming these things at such a heavy rate that what better way to whack a couple of niggas without nobody technically being blamed, and if they do blame people, we're gonna blame Wuhan, China. But like I was telling my homeboy, like, well, if you're gonna blame them for this, what about the people who created AIDS in the lab and all these? It's been proven that this shit has been done over our lifetime. So, you know, but to the people, man, just be smart. Just like with anything, do your research, do things to help you, you know, protect yourself. But far as, like you said, far as being over scared of things, man, and making that stop you from living your life, man, if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. If you're gonna get hit by this thing, you're gonna hit by it. It ain't because you're going on cruises or you're taking flights. Man, it's, you know, and it's not just with Asian people. They wanna make you think that, oh, you gotta watch Chinese food. No, bitch, anybody can get this virus. It doesn't, we the only thing that see color is us. Nothing else sees color. People, plants, animals, nothing. So let's cut that out. You know, so, you know, we ain't gonna stick too long with coronavirus because, like, it is an important topic, so we always gonna touch on stuff because we, you know, we keep with current events. But man, be due diligent in your own life, man. Do what you're supposed to do to take care of yourself, and everything will be all right. And for you religious folks, don't even worry about doing that. Just put it in God's hand. Just toss it up there to Him. Say, hey, I'm talking about any God that you believe, whatever religion. If you believe in your religion, your God, you shouldn't even be scared of nothing. You shouldn't be scared of nothing on this planet. If you have a religion and you fully believe in that religion, you shouldn't be scared of nothing because your God got you, and if He don't got you, you're going to a better place. So, you know, let's do that.
Okay, shit, man. I just wanted to touch on like, we lost another black person, you know, to the court system. You know what I mean? It's usually the cops that kill him right on the spot. But, you know, like Nathaniel Woods, definitely want to set out prayers to his family, you know what I mean, and his legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Nathaniel Woods was executed over a crime that he didn't commit. He had a witness saying he didn't commit this crime. Okay? In Alabama. You gotta put that out there, because Alabama.
And we're not hiding you, Alabama. You know, we talking about
Alabama killed this man without a unanimous decision from the jury.
Colonizers. That's the only people that
without a unanimous decision. Like almost every other place in America, it has to be, you know, 12 jurors that go with one verdict. Or, you know,
one person
they're going back and forth until all 12 of them agree on the same thing. Pretty much. But Alabama, obviously, you know, it don't work like that. You know what I mean? Like he was in one of them states, unfortunately, where pretty much they can just make their rules as they go. Pretty much
every state.
You know what I mean?
I can just make them
rules. So this young man lost his life. He was innocent. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty much just tired of this shit, man. I'm even getting tired of talking about shit like this, man. To be honest.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck we gonna do about this shit?
We spoke about that too, man. It's hard to do anything when we the oppressed.
Yeah.
It's hard to fight back against the oppressor when other people who are oppressed don't see themselves as oppressed. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole. It's more than just a few people. It take a whole society, not just black, white. It take a whole society to change these kind of things. And if people don't see it as being needed to be changed, then it's gonna always be hard. You know. So I feel you though. I'm tired of talking about how another black person was wrongly killed. It's just getting, and it's been like that over time. It's just like, it's sad because we become numb to it. Not just us, kids. Our kids becoming numb to these things because now they beating up kids, and you know, it's getting out of hand, man. But they got podcasters like us who speak about it, who not afraid to speak on it and stuff. So I mean, this is one of our ways of giving back towards the fight to try to fix this stuff, man. So whoever might be watching might have a heart about it and might think about it and try to put in their energy to help change it. So salute to us for doing that, man.
You know, of course we can't give up our master plan, you know, but give me one thing that you would think that could help us in the future with changing this narrative. What can we do today to make sure this shit stops happening in the future?
Oh man, you know what? And this is just me throwing it off the top of my head because I really don't know like right now, how it could affect. But when certain things like these kind of cases come across our knowledge, we have to, I feel like, just like people protest, man, show up at them courtrooms, man, show up at and you know, show up with this person, man, and then don't just let them take them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because like I said, I don't know exactly what happened, how they even got him in the process of whatever they was accusing him of doing. But sometimes if you know...
like, some police officers got killed inside of a house. I think they got kidnapped inside of a house or whatever, and this dude was in the same house, but he was an innocent person. He didn't know what was going on or whatever.
Oh, he was just there.
And just wound up in the same house. Had witnesses saying that he didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, they still executed this man.
It's so hard to try to really figure out a good way to fight this, man. But sometimes we got to put our own well-being in jeopardy to stop other people from getting treated. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we know that, like, whoever was there who knew that he didn't do it, man, sometimes you got to go put your life on the line. Not saying to the point where you could die, but put your well-being. You might, you know, lose your job or something, but what's more important, the well-being of our culture and keeping our people alive, or you just maintaining your little bit of sense of happiness that you call within your thing? Because how I see it is, you're saying that, you know, most people might, I can't do that because I don't want to lose what I got. But what happens when it's your turn and it's somebody threatening your well-being? You're going to want people to step outside their comfort zone
and they're going to
care enough. And so that's what we first got to start doing. We got to care more than just speaking about it, and this coming from people that's speaking about it. But I'm talking about, like, as a whole, like, that's the only thing I can think of that could probably stop it, like, make a movement right now, is more people, you know, being more active in these kind of things and really caring. And and we spoke about this on other podcasts, is that most people don't really care that what happens outside of their bubble. So even though, like, we're in Florida and in Alabama, so people, we might watch and see it, but we don't care as much because it's not happening to somebody we know or something that we know. You know what I'm saying?
It's not affecting us.
It's not affecting us directly. Yeah. So it definitely affecting us indirectly, but directly, people just don't move for stuff that doesn't happen directly to them.
I feel like our population dying too, so I feel like we need to big up our population as our culture. Because our percentage rate is pretty low right now.
What you mean as far as population?
Like as far as, like, you know, black people, it is pretty low. I feel like we need to get out here and make these babies.
We just talking, like, we've been trying, man. We just talked about population.
Y'all talking about lips too? We
just talking about why.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
Having more babies.
Having more babies without the jury system, fucking us up.
I was gonna say having more babies, but if you can't take care of the kids,
exactly,
they
but
still gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, but that's why we need to come together some type of way.
Yeah, exactly.
Our population is
you
real
go back
low,
to just, we gotta stand up for each other. We gotta be more involved in other people that's of not just black people, but of people of color, and we willing to give out a helping hand instead of just like, it's not affecting me, so I don't want to lose what I got, so I ain't gonna, you know. Once we get out of that mentality, then we might can move forward, bro. But that was a perfect question, bro, because it's hard because none of us really know what's the best answer. But the good thing about it is you don't have to have the best answer, and that's what people gotta understand. You don't always have to have the best answer, but you should have ideas thrown out there that we could work on.
That's the first step. Starting a conversation.
Having ideas.
Start
working about it. So you're right. I agree with you on that 100%. But once again,
R.I.P. man.
Yeah. Salute to him and his family and anybody else going through some things that's, you know, because it's not just him. It's all people all around America that's going through these kind of things where we can select it out of the, you know, and that's just another way of population control for our people too. Taking us to jail, taking us out, killing us, and that's just another population control that they can get away with too. So, you know, it's sad, but it is what it is. To the topic of the day. The topic of the day is a little more laid back, because, you know, that was some intense I'm hoping the goddamn subject, bro. That shit was intense. Like, that's some real shit. But, you know, today we're going to talk more about, I was thinking maybe proper etiquette for dating or talking or just relationships, you know, in a general sense.
Yeah.
So, my first thing is, with relationships with you, we're not even in a relationship, we're meeting a girl. how are you when it comes to aggressive and passive girls? Do you prefer the aggressor? Do you prefer the passive? And when I say aggressive girl, I mean like we're in a time where women are strong on niggas. Like you bitches is wild. Like, you got like, you know, and I don't know if it's just the whole city girl movement, the whole hot girl summer thing, and I ain't even talking about on independent, like fuck that, but I'm just talking about more women are being just more aggressive, like they're acting like niggas. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being
matter of fact, like why you saying that, bro? Like Lil Duval posted some shit earlier, man. Let me look this shit.
Yeah, man. So that stuff is just kind of crazy with the whole aggression, and it's even more like women are becoming more and more aggressive now. You know, and it's just like I'm wondering. Well, to me, I want to know
I'm gonna let you read
how people feel about it.
Well, I'm wondering, like, you say this aggressive. I haven't met no aggressive bitch yet. But, I mean, who they're aggressive to, though?
I'm going to get back. Breaking news. A woman left from a second floor apartment after... a man left from the second floor of his apartment after his gunslinging date tried to shoot him because he refused to give her oral sex. That's crazy.
Well,
now that's what I'm talking about, aggressive. And I'm glad you said it because not only that, a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, Breakfast Club had made a report about how a lady set a nigga house on fire because she wouldn't give him no dick. Like he wouldn't give her the dick. He stood her up like she was supposed to come through with dick, and he didn't come through. So sorry, bro, we on a hot line today. But you know, and that's what I mean by aggressive. Like women are becoming more like aggressive. And back to you, Pablo. I'm not gonna say you're not the best choice of person to use for this because you saying you ain't never met an aggressive women, but it's like, not trying to be funny, but how many women have you actually talked to in a form or sense that you could be in an aggressive situation with them?
I mean, as far as aggressive, I thought it was the woman approaching being aggressive like niggas, as you say.
I'm trying to holler at you.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
I'm saying. How many women have you had actually just even come and try to talk to you in that form? So you say you're not used to a lot of it. Because I'm saying, well, you might not be used to it because you might not be a person that is in that environment a lot. But to somebody who's regularly around females flirting and talking, having this kind of conversation, they might feel like, that's what I'm saying. They might feel like, okay, yeah, women are way more aggressive. So it, like me and you always say, everything is percentages. So it depends on your percentage of how many women. That's what I'm saying. How often do you deal with women in that form?
So you said basically being around women?
No, I'm just saying in that. What I'm saying,
of being around a woman.
I'm saying no, not being around women.
Okay.
I'm saying how many times have you been in a flirting situation with a woman to say that I never? Because if you're not been in a lot of situations like that, of course you're not gonna have a high percentage of women being aggressive to you if you're not usually having that kind of conversation with women on the regular. Is what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you. So if you
so pretty much what he's saying, you always get friend zone.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I am not saying that. Because I want to give Terry a proper answer to what he's saying. So I mean Pablo a proper answer to what he's saying. So I don't want to sit there and say, well, yeah, you're right, because blah 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 blah. If you like, let's give an example. In the last 6 months,
Alright.
what is the percentage of women that you done had? I'm trying to holler at you. She's talking to me type of situation.
I wouldn't be able to know because it's hard for me to identify if a woman is actually trying to holler at me. Even how you say when they
you get into it. That's exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
Maybe they've been aggressive.
So but that's the thing. I don't know if it's aggressive.
Yeah.
But when I think aggressive, like that's when I went to the bar one time. The lady, tried to stroke my meat when I'm walking through.
Now that's aggressive.
See, that's what I thought it was aggressive. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a lot of bitches that does that.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's damn.
That's passive aggressive.
But you're proving my point. Is you're saying exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
If you don't regularly be into a situation where you have to deal with somebody even trying to be aggressive with you, then yeah, you could say that I don't see that happen to me a lot. But I'm saying like let's say like, and what I was gonna get to before Cuz pointed out that what you was like, let's say if you was a person that go out to the club a lot and holler at girls, you might have a higher percentage of more aggressive women coming to you because you're in that environment.
So
I'm saying if you're never in that environment, you're never gonna have to worry about it.
That's what I was leading to right there.
But now what my real question is what I was asking Bill is, I want to ask you the same thing because it seems like you're passionate about this too. Would you prefer to have, would you be okay with having an aggressive woman like what you just said?
Yeah.
Like a woman that'll grab your meat when you're walking by and stuff like that.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
We don't own the rights to that music.
We definitely don't.
Definitely don't own the rights to that.
Matter of fact, let me put it on mute.
I'm okay with it. Because
okay
to me, feels like she knows what she wants.
Okay. I'm glad. Can I? Okay. So what if she ugly? What if she's nothing of your type?
If she's nothing of my type, I still know what she wants. But it's up to me to.
It's always gonna be up to you.
Yeah, I was saying
whether or not, because clearly.
Yeah. Clearly, I hold that vote.
Okay.
So
what I'm saying is, would you still like it? I'm saying.
Would I like it?
Yeah. Would you still like it for?
I don't mind it.
Okay.
I don't mind.
So you like, but it's some people out there that like aggressive women.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You're one of those types.
But I mean,
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm finna say we're gonna get to you.
Yeah.
Because but there's nothing wrong with liking. I don't want to make this podcast seem like we don't like aggressive women. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
You know. So we're gonna get back to you too. But I wanna, because Bill said he don't like it.
Yeah,
now, what don't you like about the aggressiveness? And I'm gonna come back to Pablo about what he likes about the aggressiveness.
I mean, okay. Let me take that back. Mm-hmm. It depends on how aggressive it is.
We talking about aggressive with him when he grabbed his meat.
I definitely like a woman that knows she wants.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, and not afraid to, let me know that that she fuck with me. You know what I mean? I don't mind that.
Amen.
But when it gets to the point where, just like Pablo said, you grabbing the meat, and I don't know you, or you jumping my bones. Like a lot of young people don't know what jumping my bones mean. Like just say you just sitting here, y'all just having a conversation, a bit just jump on you and just start trying to kiss it all in the mouth and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like that aggressive. This shit is weird. You know what I mean? So yeah, aggressive and knowing you want. I like knowing what you want, not aggressive. I'll say that.
I'm gonna give you the same thing I told Pablo. What if she a bad bitch though?
Bad.
Jumping your bones. Do you still not like it, or it's okay because she's a bad bitch?
Yeah.
And I was gonna say the same if she was ugly. But we already know you saying no because you don't even like it. So if she, so that's what I'm saying. What if it's a bad bitch that's trying to jump your bones?
Like, give me something to compare to.
There's so many bad bitches out there. Shout out to all the bad bitches out there. I'm gonna use one of my favorite people. I think they already know what I'm going to, but Stephanie Santiago.
Top of the line favorite right there.
Man, that's it. But we ain't gonna speak on that. But what about her?
She jumping your phone.
Alright, man. Alright. Y'all killed my whole argument.
But the crazy part is, I'm literally exactly where you at.
Yeah.
When aggressive, because like we all know, percentages is for everything.
Yeah.
So of course, not every bitch is gonna be able to be aggressive, and not every bitch is, you know what I'm saying? It depends on what I'm attracted to.
Okay.
With me, but to me, like I said, I'm like you. I like a female that's aggressive, that knows what she wants, and like how you were saying too, Pablo, like she know what she wants, she letting me know. I'm not with you with the grabbing on my shit. Like that don't let me know what that don't let me know what you want. That let me know that
Bitch, you crazy.
who the fuck you been fucking with that just allow you to walk up and we don't know each other, grab your mitt. Like I'm just not into that but the reason why I'm a lot more not against that, because if we was to do that to a female, it'd be a goddamn calypso in this bitch.
It would be.
Nigga, you like, so I'm like this. Respect me like I respect you. It don't matter. You could still be aggressive without being touchy-feely, just like a woman wouldn't want a nigga to could still be aggressive without being touchy-feely on it. I respect it. And it's not even about, because we got people that be like, oh, it's probably because your meat's something like your meat's smaller. Like, it ain't even about that, bro. I don't give a fuck if I had mingo slinging pipey thing, bro. I don't want you grabbing on me, bitch. I don't know you. I don't know who you been touching before you touched me. I don't know who you been kissing on before you kissed me. So I don't want you kissing and being aggressive on me because we don't know each other yet. You know what I'm saying? But that's what my reservation for aggressive women is. I want you to be aggressive. I want you like, if I ain't noticed you, and you notice me, I want you to come over and let me know that bitch I've been noticing you, and I think you should notice me.
Exactly.
I notice you. You feel me?
Exactly.
But when I notice you, then you say jump in my bones and or even I'm gonna tell you what another form of aggression that I don't like. I hate the kind of form when you do show a bitch interest and then she feel like she's supposed to be with you the whole night, or that you being too aggressive. Maybe you was just a one drink kind of bitch.
Stage 5 clean.
Yeah, you can't just jump to this level and think. You know, it's a lot of females that are doing it, and I'm sure it's nigga too. You know, we both sides. I'm just saying, it's women that.
If certain dudes buy that drink,
come on. I was just about to say, give you an example. I done been to the club many times. Me and the woes and shit. We out here having a good time, smoking that good gas, and then they like roaches. They come stand by you first, smile at you. Pass the gas, drinking. Oh, y'all drinking box? Do that. I mean, you gonna let me hit that? Too aggressive. Let me pass you the blood. Let me ask you, do you want to hit?
don't ask for it.
Don't ask for it. Now it's like, who else you know what I'm saying? To me, it's a turn off, bro. Cause like, first of all, is you here for me or is you here just because we got gas and we got drink and we over here vibing? You want to be a part of the lit shit?
I mean, and like
That's
this
shit.
is just the way my mind thinks. Sorry, guys.
No,
I ain't OCD, but
Yeah,
you don't know what she did before she came. She could have
Man.
been in the bathroom giving some talking. It can't come back and hit your blood.
Listen, exactly. First of all, you ain't even got to take it that far as giving a nigga toppy. She could have just been kissing her nigga before she decided to come over and put like your lips on my shit. And I don't know what you like, but that's the most thing. Like, you could have been sucking a nigga. I don't know you from a can of paint, bro. But I hate a motherfucker that's women that think that because they're bad or because they look this way that you supposed to just bend to their will type shit, you know. And that kind of aggressive kind of nature, I done, like, you know, I'm gonna speak on some shit that happened to me in the past before you go, with a personal aggressive attack that I done had on me. I ain't gonna say no names, but back when I was younger, I was in the military. And we had this, man, I love her to death, man. She's just such a cool fucking person, bro, but she just was a up north aggressive motherfucker, bro. Like, everything of her essence was, if I want you, I'm gonna get you, like that. To me, it was like, I wanted to smash her, I wanted to do things with her, but when she start, like, and this is my biggest thing, when you start making me feel like I'm the bitch and you the nigga, I don't want that kind of, I'm not with that shit, bro.
Pretty much.
Because, and it's like, oh, you gotta be confident in yourself. It's not even about confidence. First of all, it shows that I'm confident in myself, that I'm not gonna just let a bitch degrade me
that's what
to
a lot
a
of
bitch
women,
level.
That's what a lot of women would say.
Exactly.
Like, you're not man enough.
No, bitch, I am that man. Cause I'm not gonna let you belittle me like I'm a little bitch and treat me like, nah, bro. I'm on a whole nother level for that shit. And at the same time, bro, I don't want you like that bad enough for you to degrade me and make me your bitch. Like, nah. And that's really how I see it when a woman be too aggressive with me. I really like, oh, she think I'm just some, you know what I'm saying? I must look like these other niggas. Like, nah, I ain't them kind of, I'm sorry, baby, that ain't me. I ain't never been a trend follower. Like, I ain't, just cause you look bad, nah. And I think that's what comes with the problem with me. But she was just so aggressive. She, getting back to the store, we was in the store, and like, she literally grabbed my shit in the store and was like, you coming with me, like, it's mine. I'm not gonna lie. I felt some kind of way. I felt like, first of all,
That bitch ass.
I'm a man. Treat me like I'm a piece of fucking meat. No, I refuse. And I feel, but now we in a culture where now it's just like you run into females like they don't give a fuck. Like, if they want you, they go. And I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that, but this over aggressive mentality, it's just not.
You know, like we are in the age of woman right now. Like,
we definitely in.
That's what I call it. That's what I started calling it.
That's a perfect name.
It's the age of woman. You know what I mean? So women are winning in a big way. You know what I mean? Like they're at a point to where they're standing up for you know what they believe in. You know what I mean? They're trying to bring more equality to the world, and I can respect that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the same equality that you're trying to get, that you won't want something done to you, at the same time you should do it to them. But okay, but this is what I wanted to go with.
Okay.
We've been, we always talk about this off and on, you know what I mean, personally. The value of vagina.
Oh, it's definitely decreased.
The value of vagina. Give me your take on why you feel that way.
Oh man, shit. That's almost like
$40.
that shit.
all
Like,
I'm
you
saying.
know, I'm gonna say, but you know, it's almost like that's like mine.
You know what I mean? Like, and people are saying that penis is more valuable than vagina nowadays.
But to be honest with you, and women, it's gonna be a shocker. But penis has always been more valuable than the pussy. But
Spit that G.
let's get back to the thing. One of the oldest professions in the world was prostitution. So yes, vagina was what's the word I'm looking for? Was like popular or more. Of course, men love desire.
Yeah.
But we was able to put the price on it. Men has always put the price on what the vagina has been worth, even to the day. If somebody go on social media and somebody a famous dude or somebody that was popular and start making it seem like this, you know what I'm saying? It's going. That's why you think, like I said, when we maybe it's just because I was younger, and and now that I think of it, maybe the value of pussy hasn't decreased. It's just always been the same. Maybe I'm just realizing that it's just not as important as I thought it was when I was younger, and that might be the real truth behind it. So, but
keep going, keep it thought. But nationwide, $40.
$40. You know that's my go-to model.
That's what they saying.
But people telling me, oh, if you paying for, and you know it's so funny because they were like, oh, if you paying for $40 pussy, that's the crackheads, like I'm them the toothless bitches.
Literally
That's the no bitch, that's the $40 bitches you done found. Me and Pablo both know we done seen bitches. You niggas know about Backpage. You niggas know about all these other nigga, I done seen some A1 bitches. Like, they were like, oh, she must have had something. Nigga, the $2,000 bitch could have something. That doesn't change. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only thing that changes is the wear and tear on the pussy. Whether or not she has nothing changed, the price doesn't determine how clean she is. And that's what people get kind of foolish with thinking that way.
Exactly.
But because at the end of the day, most times when you go into prostitution or anything, it's because you're struggling. It's not because you're cracked out. You might just like when women go into becoming strippers, it's not because they just was like, oh, let me go be a stripper. No, they needed the money. And not every stripper is the world famous king of diamond strippers. There's a lot of these no-name bars where, you know what I'm saying, you gonna go and bitch go bust it open for $2. Like, let's just be realistic. So that just like that, it's like I said, the value, and we as men place pussy on the pedestal, and we're the people that can take it off the pedestal. Now, like you said, we're in the age of women that now women are more like, this is my pussy, hear me roar type shit. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying I don't think they ever held the power to choose. You know what I'm saying? Because and the same with it, because it's pussy everywhere. Like I said, it's $40 pussy everywhere. So, and Yo Gotti said it. He said, "What I look like buying this bitch something, and she gonna fuck a broke nigga anyways." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you know that the value of pussy is not as high as people would like it to be. Right there.
Okay, I agree with that, man. And I definitely think that, I think the value is definitely down, man. I don't think it's because we getting older and wiser or any of that. I definitely think is devaluing it because, and I think the main reason is because there's really nothing left to imagination anymore.
I feel
you know
what
I mean?
going with that. Yeah.
There's nothing that you can't, pull up and see
right then and there.
Right then and there. You know what I mean? Like you damn near have seen all your favorite actresses naked already. You know what I mean? Bitches walking down the street with their nipples showing. Yep. You know what I mean? And I think it's we kind of just desensitized to it now. It done lost the magic.
It done lost the I wonder
across the board.
I wonder what's behind it.
Exactly.
Because everything is so out.
You know what I mean? Everybody has a camel toe out.
Yeah. So you don't even. So I agree with you. And women, I know this gonna shock you too, but you're the main reason why your pussy is devalued.
Yes.
But hey, who are we? Oh, we two niggas that like pussy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here or there, bro. But I feel you, which is gonna lead me in perfect harmony to the fact that since sexist put out there with, and I know we.
Man, hold on, Pablo. What you think? Man? What you think about the value before we rip it?
Shit.
What you think about the value of it and why?
Oh man, I was just.
You think it lost value or is it still the same?
Well, I don't know, man. But like I say, any bitch can set a price of the pussy. It depends on
If you really want it.
if the guy really want it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they just like sucking
So
this.
it hasn't lost value then.
I mean, pussy to me never even had a value. You could trick a bitch out of some pussy, but you know it. Cause bitches are greedy, yo. Well, yeah,
and with what you're saying too is, since pussy has always been valued by money, that devalues pussy anyways, because you're basing your pussy off of money. So the value of pussy is always gonna be. Whenever you give something a value, that means it can devalue or
so prices can change.
Women, that's why I said women are the biggest threat to their own stuff, is because they the ones that start putting prices on their vagina. Now it's not something that should be cherished. It's just something that you give out for a price.
Exactly.
So,
you know, we did say in the beginning that we put a price on it. Like even in the beginning of the time, because like when I say we the ones that say, oh, I'll pay you for this.
Yeah.
But once she accepted and saying, oh yeah, I'll take this money for it, you have literally let me be able to choose the value of your stuff now.
Exactly.
Because remember, once you hit it the first time, you're not gonna want to pay the same price.
Pay the same price.
Why would you pay the same price for something that you didn't have before?
And when she set the prices, it's up to you.
Now I'm gonna try to get it
for
for cheaper, or I'm gonna try to get you to add more stuff into it because I don't want to keep paying for the same thing.
Exactly. That I already done knocked down.
Do the 2-hand twist.
Exactly. Let me hit you with this side runner.
Yeah.
Like, let me flip you up, son. Catch you like this.
Let's do something different.
So
hit it with a golf.
I agree with you too, and I know we kind of left the topic of that. Before we go to the next topic, I want to get back on the aggressive and the passive. Since me and you pretty much said we like a semi-aggressive. Terry likes the aggressive.
I like that.
Dominatrix, step on him.
Whoa. Not like that, bro. Nah, I ain't dirty like that,
Put the ball in your mouth.
Step on his nuts with high heels.
Yeah, exactly. Put the ball in his mouth.
No.
What's your code word?
I don't even got no
Pink
code.
fluff. Got your code word to get you back.
Nah, man. I just, like I say, man. I understand. I like aggressive. It depends on how aggressive. Like I say, if she aggressive enough to, not even aggressive, but she just know what she wants. She come up to me and holler at me. You know what I'm saying? She took the nigga role and did, holler at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she got to get past her comfort to come to me and.
So you giving her credit for just coming in
doing all that. You know
but I said that's not a problem. I don't mind.
That's what I'm saying. But as far as like, I don't care if they grab my shit. Just gentle.
Okay,
gentle with shit.
Let's get a little sensitive since we back on it. Of course, most men wouldn't grab a woman.
Most men wouldn't do it. Yeah.
What about your butt? What if she come in like start grabbing your butt? No, not tapping, just.
Like how low the cuff is.
Like how we cuff it. I won't cuff it.
I cuss some ass in the club before, man.
So what if a bitch you walk about?
A bitch watch you cuff it up.
I want that. Now you start to feel even more.
Hold on. Let me think about it, bro. She got.
Yeah, think about it.
I was thinking like. I was gonna say she gotta be a baddie, but I know we ain't going there.
They ain't always bad.
They ain't always bad.
Some of these bitches mud ducks.
What do you call mud flaps?
Yeah, mud ducks. Mud ducks. That's just because we're from Florida. We call them mud ducks.
Some of these
bitches don't like fresh water.
Okay, she cuffed me, dog.
Yeah, even for you to have to go through this, it let me know you don't really like it.
I know, because like I said, it's all about what I've been through. I never been through it, so I wouldn't know if I like it. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Like if I walk by, she cuffed me. I don't know.
I'm talking about get up under the line crease in your
butt. No. She can't get up under the line crease.
But like how you see it.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about
come up under there.
Like you know how to cheat. Like you know what I'm saying. Like
No.
cheat, but you
Yeah.
talking about in the crevice.
No, I ain't talking about.
And she lift your ass a little.
Like,
bit.
No, she can't lift my ass.
You know
bro.
how-
That's
I'm talking about, like, how-
she making me feel like a bitch.
Like
man.
how exactly? Like you said, you see a bad bitch with a fat ass booty,
Yeah.
you like, man, I'm gonna take this slap or whatever this bitch. I just
gotta do it.
cuff this bitch with,
Yeah.
and you grab it and you, and
Yeah.
then, you know, some bitches might look back at you like, I like
Yeah,
that.
I like one bitch did look back at me.
Yeah,
you
so-
know what I'm saying?
Because some women like that kind of aggressiveness and stuff. And clearly, when she looked back, she got to see if you're attractive.
Attractive. That's what she was looking at.
And
She
then,
looked
of course,
in my.
if you
She looked
got
in my
attractive,
face. She's like,
you-
okay, you straight.
Exactly.
So I like, yeah. But anything, I felt like if I was a fucked up looking guy,
Yeah.
she probably would have sent some.
I'm gonna tell you
some
like
hounds on me.
I never want a bitch. I never want a bitch to slap me on the ass. I don't want her cuffing my butt. I
I understand.
don't even like a bitch. Don't touch me. I'm not a bitch. Don't slap my ass.
Yeah,
Don't grab my butt.
That sounds like
Now,
she bitched me. So
no, exactly.
I would feel some type of
I'm
way.
feeling you like, but now
Either way.
I'm not gonna sit here and say like if you got a girlfriend or a wife and
Yeah.
she grab your boot, you know, now that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like if I'm walking past in the club, I don't know the bitch. She just, that's a good ass. I'm talking about box the fuck out of me. Fuck I look like. Cause now I'm looking at like you treat me
Yeah.
like I'm a bitch. Like, oh, you
Yeah.
think I'm one of these niggas? You can just slap their ass and walk away.
Yeah.
I don't care how bad.
And then
it
she
is.
got a do-rag on.
Pretty much.
pull it apart on the side.
On the side.
But what if she bad? Though? What if she bad?
What if
There's
she
some
bad?
bitches with-
Yeah,
some
I know.
bad-
I
So
know.
I see we keep coming back to
But even if she bad,
physical.
even if she bad with me, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
I'm not having it, bro.
You know what? I wouldn't. I feel some type of way, but it wouldn't be big for me.
I'm not saying I don't know. It depends on how she did it.
Yeah.
Like if she
Like-
walked by and slapped my ass like a nigga would slap a bitch ass, and,
Yeah.
like, and then she give me a little
Just
like,
explain how she did it.
Yeah.
She grabbed
Grab
it
it,
under
she-
your crease.
yeah,
lip.
I'm not
Yeah,
for it.
she- lip.
Crease lip.
Yeah.
That's gonna get me to being like, hey bitch, walk outside with me.
You gonna talk to the bitch or you gonna box the bitch?
I gotta take outside where ain't no evidence
Yeah.
and ain't no people watching, just in case I might have to backhand the fuck out of her because clearly you a disrespectful bitch. And,
Okay.
But
I feel you.
that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
But like I said, and like we said, it's always level to. I just don't like for women to try to make because we have spoke about this on other paths that a lot of women they like to have power. They like to see their man like on lip service when she was like she liked this what's her name was like saying she liked to see a man like when she put her finger in his butt and see him squeeze up and stuff like that. She likes to have that power over him, and I'm realizing that women nowadays they like to have that power over a man. Like now they don't want to just be, you know what I'm saying?
Especially when she had a taste of it, bro.
Yeah, and once you done let a nigga, once a nigga done let a female treat him like that, you think it's gonna stop?
When she got a taste of it,
They'll never respect you the same. I don't give a fuck what they say. A bitch will lie say she'll respect you the same.
Yeah,
A bitch will never respect you.
Never
the same.
respect you. the
And
same.
one thing we know about bitches, they gonna tell their friends and tell everybody
Exactly.
about how you let them. Because if it
And
was
then
really,
they gonna try it on their nigga.
and my thing is this: if it was really just a power thing, and it was really just a thing that you enjoy doing just for you and him, women never keep it to themselves.
They don't.
They never, you know.
They don't.
It's never. Once they get mad at you or something, oh, your shit. If you,
It's coming. It's coming to the light.
Which leads
Once
us.
my finger was in your ass. Yeah, it's coming.
Exactly, it's coming, bro.
Yeah.
Because women are spiteful creatures. They
Right.
do stuff to, and you know,
Definitely coming.
Yeah.
and you know, enough with the aggressive and passive.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
clearly you like aggressiveness.
I
Government
like
type of
aggressive.
stuff.
I
Man,
like
we more on the semi.
But
aggressive.
I like it all though.
Yeah,
You know,
but you are a person that you're not gonna say you don't like something until
I'll do it.
do it, unless it's something.
No,
way
totally
the box.
outside.
And we're not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
talking
We ain't. Yeah,
I'm just saying that's for the
definitely ain't
viewers
going
because
that
they're like,
route.
oh, they saying they're gonna try it. No,
Try, nah. Definitely ain't
Come on,
going.
man. Let's keep this within the realm of what.
Real
But-
shit.
Going to what you were saying about what we lead to about women and stuff and pictures is, okay, when you get pictures and nudes from women, how long are you keeping them before you getting rid of them, or are you even getting rid of them? That's a question for both of you.
Okay, I'm gonna let Cub go.
When we were talking about it, it's kind of like, do you think when you get in a new relationship,
Yeah.
okay, and you get with somebody, should you have to erase nude pictures
Past,
of
flings.
past people you've been with. Okay? And no, I don't think you should. I don't think you should have to. Until maybe, like, if you get married, then it's a conversation.
I like that you said it's a conversation.
It's a conversation.
Definitely, I can deal with conversations. Okay, I like where you go with that.
Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of fools out there that have gotten with someone. You know what I mean? They made them erase every contact, made them cut off every person that they ever been with in their life. And then they wind up not even being with them. At the end of the day.
Now you don't
so
know
now,
how
I done lost, like, those pictures, like, that's my life. At the end of the day, that's something I did in my life. So you made me erase some of my history for no reason. So that's not a conversation until you're married. That's how I feel about it.
I feel about that.
So you two with the marriage, like it's
Well,
not even
well, I wouldn't go as deep as marriage, but me, I ain't racist shit.
No matter what.
No matter
so
what.
it's not even the same.
It's definitely not the same. Well, I said I feel him though.
Saying, okay.
I feel him.
I feel
you know
him
what I'm saying? That's just too much energy for me to put in.
To me, and I feel what you're saying. To me, it's dependent on how big of a problem the other person is trying to make it seem. Because we all know that. Is this problem going to lead to me having to deal with other problems? That's kind of how I weigh it up. Like, I weigh, should I delete stuff? Now, what I'm going to tell you is, deleting off my phone, no fucking problem. I'm going to delete that shit. I don't care. Now, out of the cloud, am I going to go search my cloud for all the pictures that I might have? Nah, I'm not going to do that. Because, and we were speaking on this earlier, that most people, the cloud been around a long time, so most of the times now when you take a picture, it automatically loads into your cloud and on your phone. So if you got pictures from years ago, 10 years ago, and they all saved in your cloud, what I look like every time I get in a relationship or, just really trying to go through and delete all these things, bro. Now, if you're a dude that you're getting caught looking at all these pictures on the regular, then yeah, man, nigga, you might need to erase these shits because you have a problem.
Okay, that's a scenario.
Yeah, that's a scenario.
So I can understand.
Yeah, like then because you having a problem, bro, that is affecting your. But like for a woman, just be like, oh, you got naked bitches on your phone. Like I don't.
But that's a whole nother conversation, though, bro. Like, how does she even know that you even got these in your phone?
Pictures in your phone.
Obviously,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So obviously, you done failed at keeping your shit. There's definitely trust issues, and you're not good at hiding shit that you should be hiding. Yeah. But my thing is this: if you have things on your phone that you don't want your significant other to find, there's too many ways to hide it and keep it so that it isn't there. But if you have, like I was saying, but if you were one of those persons that like you can't go without looking at some of your old pics to get you right, then of course this person's gonna feel some kind of way. I got old pictures, but it's not like I keep them on my phone that I look at every. No, like I'm sure I got pictures in my.
You definitely can't look at pictures of your old girl to get excited for you.
You're a good girl, yeah. Come on now. Yeah. But what I'm saying is,
that's kind of crazy.
What I was pointing to with just people in relationships that care about people having pictures on their phone and they try to make it seem like, oh, it's because it's your ex. No, man, I just like looking at naked shit. It could be, I look at naked bitches on social media all the time. Like, that's the nakedness and that's more of an insecurity for that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the person, because like I said, like, okay, if I delete these pictures of my exes, don't mean that I can't go and just get some naked pictures. Like, Pornhub is free. Yeah. If I really just want to see some nakedness, I can go see nakedness with ease. There's so many different sites and places, and if I don't even want to go that far as watching pornos, you can go on.
Okay, man, you said something right there, like Pornhub and the person I was with, you don't know either one of them. So
exactly,
what's the difference?
That's what I'm getting to. Is you don't know this person, so it's not. It shouldn't be a difference whether or not I knew the person or not, because it was in the past, and you don't like. I could have the same feelings for this person that I do watching this porno. Like, it ain't changing nothing. Like I said, now when you start integrating these pictures into your life and you making like Facebook pop up, oh, look at this. Like, come on, yeah, if it's popping up as history and past, then of course somebody gonna feel somebody. But as far as deleting, I'm with y'all. Like, I'm not deleting pictures just because of insecurities and stuff. And some girls, they don't even have to see your phone. they could just know that you mess with a lot of girls. If they feel like you was a popular person or a person that get a lot of attention, they don't even have to know whether or not you get it. They'll still come in out the blue and say, "Oh, I know you got girls in your thing. Like delete all these ex." You know what I'm saying? Like,
What about the reverse role then? What
you
about
mean?
a girl have
I
dick
could
pics
care
off
less.
to her
I don't
shit?
care.
I felt like I wouldn't care either.
I don't care.
I mean, I don't care because
Do I?
I don't want to know.
Exactly. As long as you ain't trying to,
Hey, look,
we
like,
sitting
how
here
am I gonna
chilling,
know?
and next thing you
How am
know,
I
you
gonna
got a picture of it. Like, come on,
How am I
man.
gonna know?
Do that shit in your private time.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't care because just like she could watch porno too, she might be a freaking love watching porno. Like, so that shit don't bother me, bruh. But a lot of things I feel like as we get older, like the things that people say should bother you, it shouldn't even bother you.
Yeah.
And some Lil Duval put another post earlier too about how you would think that people would just love people and whoever you choose to be with, that's the person you wouldn't worry about what other people think. And I think that's really what it comes into.
Sure.
It's like, oh, like let's say that you do keep pictures of your ex. Your girl goes tell, oh, you know, he got pictures of his ex when they was da-da-da. And then they like, girl, you let your, now you making something that, because of what this person listen, bro. If it ain't fucking with us, if it ain't stopping you, if I ain't doing nothing to make, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, of course people are like, well, clearly she's uncomfortable, that's why she bringing it up. No, women all like that. And not just women, but people are just like that. They will make something uncomfortable just so they can have something to be uncomfortable about. You're not really uncomfortable because before you even found out about this, I was doing this and we were fine.
Yeah.
Now you found out, now it's on your mind. Like, that's what I said. So, only things matter is when you know about it.
Pretty much.
So, that's how I feel on that, you know.
I'm not going to, I'm like, how would I know? Man?
Yeah, I'm not trying.
I'm not going through
Even
my phone.
if I see
Yeah, I'm
it,
not going through your
I'm not
phone.
doing that.
I'm not trying to go through
I'm
your
never
phone.
going to
saying.
find out.
even if I did see it, I'd still be fine.
I
But
would
you
be
know
too.
what I mean? I'm a
Joking. We
dirty
joking.
ass
We talk
nigga.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we gon'
Cause I'll be the type of nigga to say, oh, so you like dick like that? Well, go ahead, eat this dick right here. And so you would look at this like you eat this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
but
I'm a dirty nigga.
We not, and that's not even that. It's just like we not gonna make things serious that don't need to be serious.
It's
We can
not
make
that
light of something
serious.
that's like I can make
Exactly.
light of that. Everything don't have to make heavy about it. You know what I'm saying? That could just be a light thing. You don't have
Exactly.
to. It don't have to be a whole dramatic thing that most people make it. It could be something like that we move on past, bro.
Okay, like, I bet the difference. I bet the difference. Cause you ain't about to be looking at nobody meat while you sucking my meat.
Ooh, shit, I don't give a
I don't give a
fuck.
damn. You ain't just gonna whip out no goddamn phone. No, it ain't happening, man.
Well, I don't care. Well, I say she
I
can look
feel
at
you.
that
The
bill.
beautiful mind of the supreme being.
But no. But I feel you because I wouldn't even. There's no way. Even if like you're not gonna keep looking at it. Like,
She's staring at it, right?
Exactly. Like, why you sucking my meat? No.
Like nah, nigga. Like first of all, that's like me. Like, we might as well both have pictures. Like, nah, bro. That's just that is doing the most. Y'all is some freaky shit.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm crazy.
That's some
man.
freaky shit right there, bro. I'm not with that either. I don't want to see you having a nice time. If anything,
Have a couple differences.
I'm the kind of asshole. I see you like slap that shit out your hand. But I'm doing it more for the disrespect that you doing it right here.
Yeah.
Like, get that shit out of here. Like, we ain't got respect for me. That's like me just watching the bitch right here in front of you. Let me,
Yeah,
like,
baby.
yeah.
Your mouth extra water.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, bitch.
But then that's probably why you got that good head that night, Terry. You like, boy, I wish this was this other nigga.
You got that.
I wish it was this.
She got
She gotta get herself ready before she even going there with it.
That's disrespectful.
Put a mask on.
Oh, shit.
Say, oh. Right, but yeah, it's all about respect, though, bro. Like, I mean, like I said, if you're gonna disrespect some person, then that kind of happen. But you gotta be right with it. What's
To me, it's all funny games.
yeah, like I said, some people can make light of stuff,
Yeah.
like, and that's okay too. Some things I'm just not gonna make light of. I ain't
Disgusting.
Oh, man, not me.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just a few things when it comes to dating and how people, you know, dealing with different things will come with dating. And we're gonna speak more on that too. But we're gonna have a female with us when we really get into the topic, so that it won't just be one-sided. You know, men's side, you know, women can tell how they feel and stuff like that.
It depends on what kind of female you know.
And we're gonna try to have different females, man. We want to have different women views because, like you said, it's different women that see different ways. You know?
Exactly. How we different, you know what I'm saying?
We might have an aggressive woman on here and she might be all for it.
Yeah.
So we want to see how it is, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the balance right for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But as usual, man, I think this was one of our better podcasts, man.
You think so?
Yeah, we had a lot of blooper reels in this bitch, but it's still rocked out like how we gonna do it. That just letting the people know this all straight. This is exactly how we get uncut. We're giving it to you. Shit happens.
I don't do too much editing, man. I just put the music here, do that.
We gonna get better. Yeah.
Upload.
We gonna get better with
What
it.
out there?
But we want to thank y'all for tuning in again. Everybody who's still rocking with us.
Hey,
everybody.
y'all, we appreciate your expert opinions.
Dropping your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate Pablo.
My dudes, what up?
Bringing his experience.
I don't know what that was.
Well, yeah, we got our motherfuckers out here putting out birds.
We got a lamb in the back.
Birdman in this. Hey man, but yeah, keep following us, man. Look forward to we got our Facebook page up. Thanks to Bill, we got it up there. We're gonna comment. Go follow us on Facebook, man. We got our own page now. Yeah. We're doing big things, man. Yeah. YouTube, Snapchat, man.
And yeah, man. We actually our year of podcasting is gonna be next month, man. So what we gonna do next month for our year? Yeah, we celebrate the anniversary. Yeah. We're gonna do a live podcast. We might give away some money. You know, but let's get the particulars together. And, you know, we'll let y'all know.
So that really mean y'all gotta be following because we gonna do some shit like the white people.
You ain't getting no money if you don't follow.
Yeah, if you ain't been watching, we gonna give out like little words and keys to let you know, and you know how we do. We gonna whip it in the pocket.
Figure out how we gonna do it,
but man,
blessings on the year.
Yes, blessings to us for doing it this long. Keep rocking with us, man.
We out. Back.
U2S Media.